Is living on Earth too crowded and cliched for you? Well, then follow up Elon Musk's program to conquer Mars. Hi guys, welcome to another video of Tech Region. Before we begin, do remember to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get more such updates. If you follow Elon Musk on Twitter, you are definitely acquainted with how he wants to send humans to Mars and create another civilization there. He talks about this and his ideas everywhere he goes. Now, did you know what the temperature range of Mars is? It's 35 to minus 143 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere is largely made up of carbon dioxide. Not just that, its atmosphere is just 1% of the Earth's atmosphere at sea level, and the gravitational pull is about 38%. Now, would you still think of going and living there? We forgot to tell you it's not just living, but you can die way before you reach there. You can die of radiation with a large variation in blood pressure. There is always a possibility of unexpected solar storms. Then you might even get space sick. But Mars is still on. Now, how do you think Musk suggests we solve the problem? Blow Mars up. Sounds unlikely, but true. He wants to regularly attack Mars with nuclear and fusion bombs to use the carbon dioxide for the greenhouse effect to increase the heat. He says this will create mini-orbiting suns around Mars and melt the frozen water. This is called terraformation. It's a hypothetical concept of an earthly and celestial body. He wants Mars to have an autonomous city with a base on the moon. You can go wherever you want to. He says that megatons of supply ships are needed and even more of vitamin C. He stresses that the city must be self-sufficient for life to exist on Mars. It cannot rely on Earth in any way whatsoever. The city needs to have its own water, food, oxygen, and vitamin supply. Now, how shall we reach Mars? Pretty simple, in SpaceX's rockets. They are called Starships and are about 390 feet high. Musk had once estimated that the cost of building one Starship is about $5 billion. Musk has not disclosed how much he has spent on this project, but has raised funding several times. The recent evaluations make SpaceX a $100 billion company. Not going to lie, though, they are doing something right. It did get a $2.9 billion contract to help NASA land its astronauts on the moon with the first ever crewed mission in 2024. There have been a lot of advances made by the company to achieve its goal of building reusable rockets, though quite often than not, the rockets have exploded while making a landing. Yet, this is seen as a success by Musk to achieve the primary goal here. Now, how to deport all the cargo? In one of his tweets, Musk says that he would try to make each of its rocket launches thrice a day and carry cargo weighing 100 tons each. He estimates that each Starship would carry about 1,000 flights each year and launch 100,100 tons of cargo each year. Further, he plans to send 10,000 people in every Mars orbital sync, a period where Earth's and Mars orbits are aligned, making space travel easier. We have sun, water, rockets, and vitamin C done. We reached Mars. Now what? What would be the rules on Mars? Musk has thought that out too. Somehow he had managed to include some clauses that make the rules for Earthlings and Martians separate. In one of his many podcasts, he once mentioned that he would like Mars to have less complicated rules than Earth. There would be direct democracy. People would directly elect their leaders from the public. Who knows? We have Musk standing for the presidency there. He acknowledges that there would be some deaths of astronauts, as this is something completely new and involves many risks. However, he won't be sending the public out there until he launches hundreds of satellites into orbit. That's reassuring. Now, this was all theory. So how far have they reached until it's Mars? For starters, they are yet to achieve Starship's first orbital launch. However, they have their eyes set on it. The date has been shifted to sometime in March by the FAA. The rocket traveled about 6 miles and landed successfully, immediately followed by some explosions. The major difficulty that arose to make Starship was to make it reusable. So far, the rockets, once launched, cannot be deemed fit for immediate relaunching. According to Musk, the deadline for this whole dream is 2026. Although he has mentioned it quite a few times, punctuality has never been his thing. The recent developments have made him quite hopeful that they would achieve the dream of traveling and settling on Mars in this lifetime. He has also estimated that the cost of launching Starship would be less than $10 billion only. But with a really high flight rate, it would come down to some millions of dollars. According to current space price standards, which is crazy low, his words, not ours. Now, if they successfully achieve this huge feat, would you settle on Mars and become a Martian or maybe a Musktian? Do let us know in the comments down below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you like this video.